Hey, IDS 302 summer session A. It's Saturday, I guess. Saturday morning, 10:30 something, June 20th. Let's get module 6 going because the course is ending. I know we're overlapping here. I'm not going to change due dates on the video. We just have this finite deadline coming, of course. So be aware of that. Let me talk about just that. This course ends on Friday, June 26th, right? Checking calendar, Friday, June 26th at 11:59 p.m. That means anything that comes in midnight or later is not going to be accepted because actually the assignments will be shut off at that time. It's the Cinderella effect. Okay. At midnight, I turn into a rat. My Jeep turns into a pumpkin coach. That's the kind of humor you came here for. Sorry. So it ends at 11:59. Not 12, not 12:01, not 12:02, not emailing me at 12:05 in the morning and begging. I had a student in my last class who forgot that the course ended the day that it ended and went ahead and tried to email me his final paper like at 4 a.m. I had to give it a 0. I have to be fair to everyone. If that hurts a single person, I'm sorry. I appreciate his honesty saying he forgot, but really it's too important, one of these too important things to forget. So you set an alarm on your phone, whatever you got to do, you turn it in. And you don't wait till 11:50 to submit your final paper because that's taking a huge risk, okay? That it doesn't upload properly, that you have some problems. I would recommend uploading as soon as you're feeling comfortable with it, whatever day or time that is, and walk away, okay? Knowing that you've done it, all right? So it's just such an important point that I want to emphasize because um, sometimes people think there's this gray area. There's not. I've been saying it since day one. Everything must be done by 11:59 p.m. Submitted, uploaded by 11:59 p.m. Friday, June 26th. Okay, I know you got it. And I know you got it because Easter egg number 1 is a long one. No credit after 11:59 p.m. on Friday, June 26th. Got that? Easter egg number 1 is no credit after 11:59 p.m. on Friday, June 26th. I want that kind of, imprinted. All right. Another thing I wanted to remind you of is the evaluations. You've seen those coming to you by email, I would think. If not, it is on your MyASU page, course evaluation link that'll take you to evaluate all your courses, including this one. It's anonymous, much like the surveys you just did for SurveyMonkey. It's anonymous. I don't get to even see the responses until, God, probably mid-July, maybe earlier if I'm lucky, but I certainly don't get to see them for a while. And again, you can, I'm almost afraid to say you can be brutally honest, but be brutally honest, all right? I think one of my favorite ones, I think we got it last semester or something, said, I got an A in the class, but this guy totally sucked and he just did not communicate well. And it kind of cracked me up. He got an A in the course. I'm glad he overcame all the problems. So, whatever you got to do, So let's just keep moving forward. There's not a lot left to do, obviously. So I'm going to do Easter egg number 2 right away at 4.5 minutes. I'm going to say submit the course evaluation. Okay, I appreciate it if you do. If you don't want to, you don't have to, but it's part of helping me, especially in a course that's just been recently redesigned and we're doing some different things with it. Um, I'd appreciate if you give me some feedback on that. The textbook for anybody that was in my 301, I can't remember if I had any, yeah, a couple here that had this. I use it for 301 and 302. I hope that it was rewarding to you and something that you can use down the road. But let's talk about, well, step 4, which is due tomorrow night, now my time here. Um, Again, make sure you look at the sample. It's a great sample, very extensive, and I think it gives you a really good idea, that of how a good paper looks, what it covers, what I was looking for. Okay, can't beat that. For the final paper, guess what? I just posted a sample. We have a sample. It's a wonderful, amazing, very good, excellent sample, and you should take a look at it. Now, if I scare you when I say it's about 28 pages long, that should not scare you because you've been compiling it throughout the semester, and your final paper is going to take up quite a bit of room, I would think, as you can see by the student's submission. But I'd like you to take a look at the way it's laid out. Um, in the learning materials for Module 6, I kept it pretty simple. It's basically kind of like your checklist for the final paper. There's a cover page. Take a look at this sample. It's nothing elaborate. I don't want graphics. I don't want graphics. I don't want color or graphics on the cover. It's okay. Nobody's getting judged or scored. Like, oh my God, what am I going to? Don't worry about it. Just do a simple cover sheet, cover page. The table of contents. Okay, make it nice and cool and organized and even. Look at the table of contents there. All right. Now, going through this, though, as I emphasize these, like what this guy's crazy about is formatting. Take a look at that paper and look at it and say, that's an undergrad research paper. Chef's kiss, it's wonderful, it's good, it looks great, okay? If you were out shopping for buying a house and you pull up to the curb on that one, you'd be like, wow, that's really looking good. Let's go inside. Makes you want to go inside. Makes you want to read it. Makes you want to see what transpired in that research paper, okay? So the cover page, the table of contents. Remember, these are on separate pages, okay? Then you're going to put your step 1, your step 2, your step 3, your step 4. So that's what you've gotten through till today. You're not going to have any big wide gaps. Take a look at how that was done. You don't have to start each step on a new page. You should not have a bibliography for each step. You should save that for the bottom of the entire paper. Okay, but you should have your step 1, your step 2 immediately following, step 3 immediately following. The annotated bibliography is step 3, and it should stay that way, the way you have it, or fixed up. Step 4 is when you're going to turn in. You're going to add that one. Again, look at the sample, how those are laid out. Look at the sample, okay? And then step 5, okay, where you're going to create, discuss integrated framework for holistic understanding. You should have some subheadings called survey results, analysis of data, with your charts and graphs, where you can and should use color. That's fine. That's where we visualize your data as you are disseminating it and writing about it. We get to see it. It's don't like the COVID-19. I follow the charts and graphs. They're very informative. So please go ahead and use that there. All right. And then you're going to have a summary of survey data. Okay. And then the integrative understanding of your topic or issue. In other words, put it all together. Right. And then after all that, top of the next page, top of the next open page, you have your work cited, an appropriate bibliography of work cited, done in hanging paragraphs, alphabetized by last name. Look at how the sample was done. You'll see it excellently formatted works cited page. I mean, it should be easier when you see how it was done, see that it was done. It should be a little easier because now you can visualize it and have the context to do it, right? And then you'll have, in the next open page, you should put an appendix. I noticed the student sample had just the questions they asked. That's fine. If you want to type that out just like that was done and then put your answer choices in there, that's fine. All right. If you copy and paste it off SurveyMonkey, it's probably going to look copy and pasted off SurveyMonkey, and it's really not going to be consistent with the rest of your paper. Remember, you should have no hot links in your paper. Anything should be in the works cited, no hot links. Do your in-text citations correctly. Anything cited in that entire paper needs to be listed in your works cited, okay? And then that's going to be it, okay? I posted the sample here. I don't know why it gives me a red low accessibility score on this. I click on it and I can open it up. Let's see. It's a Word doc. It's right here. Notice the little things. I mean, there's page numbers here, everything. So top to bottom, it's 28 pages. But you got a page for an appendix. She has 2 pages for works cited, 1 page for the cover, 1 page for the table of contents, and 23 pages for the work. Okay. It looks good. All right. It looks really good. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I will get to your step 4, get them scored as soon as I can, no later than Tuesday, I'm sure. Let's see if there's anything else. I'm giving you a lot of time. You have 1 discussion board reflecting on IDS. I'd like to hear back from you on this, okay? Because I know not everybody's gonna do the evaluation and not everybody might do the discussion, okay? It's 30 points and it requires no peer responses. It's just to see some things. Then I'm going to do video 2. I'll put that out probably Tuesday after I'm done scoring the step 4, because I know you're only going to have until Friday this week. So good luck. Remember, 700 to pass, 800 plus for B, 900 plus for the A. And I think that's it. 12 minutes. You guys will be rocking on this one. Let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns, want to set up a phone call with me, that's fine. Everybody seems to be rolling in this nicely. So let's keep it going. Easter egg number 3 is follow the sample. Okay, it's important because I think it gives you an idea what I'm looking for. And if you do that, you should be in good shape. Let me know if I missed anything. And I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good weekend, whatever day this is. I guess it's weekend. I'm watching Premier League, of course. So be healthy, be safe. Forks up. Peace.